Good morning, everybody. It's day 103 on the AT. Big T on the AT 26. And I'm leaving Big Branch Shelter. Headed down the road here, down the trail here to the road. And I believe I haven't had signal since sometime yesterday afternoon. But there's a good possibility, and I'm pretty sure it's going to happen, that PTL is here again. Hit my first road crossing with breakfast. I tried to get a satellite message out. I'm having trouble with my Garmin, so I don't know what's going on. I'm planning to go into town tonight and upload videos. But I will also have to work on my Garmin, see why it's not cooperating. I did have a storm came in, and the two of us, gracious, this is a tight squeeze here. This boulder like it fell off unexpectedly. Storm came in, and his Garmin was working, and he was able to get messages out. Wow. I think that boulder, after the trail was built, fell off the mountain, or fell over. So I did let everybody know I was still alive. And I did, for the first time, also use the satellite messenger on your iPhone. I've never done that before, but it worked. I wonder how much they charged me for that. All right, let me get down this trail here. Listen to that river all night long. It's pretty good. You can't hear anything else. I did have one encounter with a mouse last night in the shelter, but I don't know if I slept sound after that or what, but I only had one encounter. It was a little bitty mouse. That was not a good experience. It kept me awake for a few minutes. Look who I see. It's PTL. Hey. Breakfast. Ooh. Y'all are awesome. So good. What a great stop. Wow. Yeah, I had 3 breakfast sandwiches, and don't tell Mike, I had 3 cups of coffee. They were little cups, Mike, very little cups. Mike is my cardiologist who got me off of caffeine, and then I talked him back into 1 cup a day. Mike's a great guy. He's a runner and trying to take care of my heart for me. Thank you, Mike. I am with the PTL and Navigator. They're just awesome folks, just doing trail magic. And picked me, and they got another couple they're supporting that's about a week behind me, and they will go from here to set up for them. So that's pretty cool. They're great Christian folks. Thank you, PTL. I just texted Elf. He's still holding up at Father Tom's campsite. The boy's got it bad. He's said the vomiting has finally stopped. But he still has to stay close to the privy. Oh man, yep, I'm sorry. It's just so miserable, and I'm so sorry. And I hope you stay hydrated. I hope you get well fast. Keep praying for Elf. And he sent another text that says it's still a wonderful day. The boy's he's always got the positive attitude. He's good to be around. Hate that I'm getting so far ahead of him. I'd like to see him again. As I've told you, my wife's coming to Hanover, so I will be taking the 0. And it's kind of one of the reasons why I'm going into Rutland today is to catch up on videos, so I won't have so many to do in Hanover, and I won't be spending so much time with the phone in my face working on videos. And I mean that. I don't mean that like I hate it, because it's just something that I know I need to do and I got to do, and it's work, but I want to preserve the moments, so I'm going to do it and just try to get ahead before that time comes. And I get a chance to slack pack tomorrow too, if I go into Rutland today. So that's what I'm going to do. Part of Don's treat for me. Thank you, Don. You have been good to me. Like I was telling you yesterday, I guess, about him being unselfish. This is what I'm talking about. He's having to stay close to the hospital because he doesn't know if he's going to have to go back in for internal bleeding, and yet he's thinking about me and sending me funds to slack pack. He's just really, and the trail has proven itself, like PTL and Navigator and others, just countless others that have unselfish acts of kindness. Thank you, folks. And I get Venmo all the time. I don't always tell everybody thank you. I don't know, they'll come through. I don't have signal, and then all of a sudden, ding, 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 I get 2 or 3 Venmos. That is just crazy. Some people that don't know me, don't have a clue about me, say, hey, I want to support you, and send me $25. I mean, it's just really cool and an unselfish act of kindness. Thank you. I do appreciate it, and I realize how blessed I am. Even though you don't know me and you don't hear a thank you from me personally, but I do appreciate it. One other thing, my good friend, I mentioned my cardiologist, Mike, who's a runner and all. I think the world of him because he's so healthy and he pushes a healthy lifestyle. He ran, I think a couple of years ago, he was telling me he ran at least a mile every day for like 1,000 days. It was crazy what he did just for health's sakes. He runs marathons. But he's the one that I said, a month ago or so, when I was telling you what all I take, that I take a statin, and he upped my dosage. I wasn't dogging him. He gave me that option. He said, your numbers are just not perfect, and if you upped it 10 milligrams, I think they would be perfect. So he left it up to me. It's either diet, exercise, and I knew I was going to be getting the exercise, but I knew my diet was going to be terrible. So I decided before the hike to up it 10 milligrams. And the only reason I have a heart doctor is for that reason, for cholesterol, keeping it in check, which has never been over 218. I think it's the highest I've ever had. But they don't go with just the overall number. They look at all those numbers to determine your risk factor. And but I have a PVC. I have a real low heart rate, and then every now and then like over the course of a week, I'll have 100 PVCs. And the PVC, you can look that up. But basically my heart goes boom, 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 boom. And I contacted him while I was on the AT in 23 about it and just say, hey, something's going on with my heart. I don't know what it is, but it was mainly because I would start climbing and I would just get exhausted, and I look at my heart rate, and my heart rate wasn't getting high enough to help my, circulate my blood, the oxygen into my legs and all. And I thought, well, something's going on there, but all we could find was the PVCs. And then when I go under stress, they seem to be a little worse. And then he asked me how much coffee I was drinking, and I had never monitored my coffee drinking ever. And I've always been a huge coffee drinker, so he took me off of caffeine and it was better. So all that, I have never dogged my cardiologist, nor would I. I just share what he's telling me, and I trust him fully, giving me good advice. Thank you, Mike. You remember one of the young girls I've been kind of hiking around named Casper? That's got to be her. So she's in front of me. I hadn't seen them on the trail registers in a while. I didn't know if they had stopped yet, or I know they got trail going to stop somewhere in Vermont, but apparently she's in front of me. That looks pretty fresh though. The last time I saw her on the trail register, somebody's left a cross. I did that one time. Huh. Pretty cool. Must be some old home place. Here's all kinds of stone walls and steel stuff. It's old. There's all kinds of stuff here. Old. Huh. Pretty interesting stuff here. I see another wall over there with some stuff on it. Back in another beautiful alpine area. Beautiful. I don't see any moose sign in this one though. Usually every time you get up in one of these areas, you start seeing moose sign everywhere. I hadn't seen moose sign in a day or so. Probably less than that. I probably saw it yesterday, but not much. Getting closer to Rutland, that may be why. Those high areas out in the wilderness, probably where the moose hang out more. Here's that rock garden. I didn't miss it. Wow. I just thought I missed it. Rock garden, I guess you can make a garden out of anything if you want to, huh? It's pretty cool. Several days ago, I thought I missed it. I saw a rock garden on far out and thought I blew right by it, but I didn't. Water crossing. The trail says it crosses right here. I don't like the looks of that. far as keeping your feet dry. I don't think it's not safe. I just think there may be a bigger chance of me getting my feet wet than right here. So I'm gonna cross right here. Not bad, not bad. That's Bully Brook is what that is. I gotta work my way back over here to the trail. This is where they wanted you to cross. If the water was a little lower, it'd probably be okay. All right, where are we going? This way. Bully Brook. Well, PTL has jumped ahead 10 miles down the trail from where I started this morning, and he's gonna feed me lunch. Is that not awesome or what? He's right down here somewhere. I see the road. There goes Storm. We just had a double trail magic. PTL was set up and spineless cougar set up. Very good. Hot dogs, had watermelon, plenty of Gatorade. May not see Storm again. Afraid he's gonna get too far in front of me. It was good to see him. That was 6 Mile and Peaches. They are section hiking, going all the way to Katahdin. And sweet from Georgia, very, very kind. Good to talk with them. Good Southerners. You know, can spot a Southerner by that accent pretty quickly. It's good, good to talk with them there. 6 Mile is I may not get in trouble here, but she's 78 and is gonna be doing the whole thing. She got her trail name because she did 6 miles a day in Georgia. So that's pretty good. Cool though. 78. There again, you've heard me say it before. You just, you know, age is just a number. It's just a number. Get out and do something big. You need adventure in your life, no matter how old you are, or what you're doing, if you're 28 or if you're 78. Way to go, ladies. Good job. Good to meet you. The Minerva Hinchy shelter. Got a brand new porch on it. Looks big too. The trail goes this way. I was about to miss the trail. Just saw it cut off here. Yeah, looks like I'm just gonna go up this hill. Well, one bird wasn't so lucky. The colors of the feathers looks like it was a hawk. I don't know how a hawk managed to get the bad end of the deal. Maybe an owl, but something got the bad end of the deal there. It's not a turkey, it's something else. It's either, I think it's an owl. It looks more like an owl. Nothing left of it except some feathers. Whatever got it decided to inhale it right there. You know, usually they're big enough to handle themselves. Of course, a bobcat, coyote or something, they can't handle that, but they wreak havoc on other animals, like squirrels, rabbits, snakes, mice. They will, all of them, they can, hawks and owls can put a whipping on. He bit off more than he could chew this time, didn't he? Literally. How about this cool swinging bridge over the gorge? Clarington Gorge. Wow. Now this is a swinging bridge. Woo! It will swing. Wow. Wow, I said it backwards for Kathy. Oh boy. Oh, I better stop that. That rascal will swing. All right, that's about the end for me today. I got pickup right up here. There's my shuttle driver. Storm's here too. First milkshake since Great Barrington. Seems like that's been forever. And it's a malt, it's not a milkshake. It is really good. Oh man, this thing's good. It's like a quick stop. This place, it's like just a quick stop, but it's got ice cream in it. This dude knows what he's doing.